Hello everybody, it's Final Rich here. I'm gonna join the greatest hits thread that's going around. I'm not really a big greatest hits fan, but I thought, you know what, I want to feel like making a video, and I went through the first top 2 rows of my racks and I found more than 10, but anyways, this is the type of bands that I think all I need is a greatest hits of. Bands like Chic. I mean, I don't need their studio albums. Greatest hits is fine. Hermits. 15 greatest hits. Buddy Holly lives. Now he probably has some good studio albums I haven't heard, but this is cool for me, man. There's 10 songs on both sides, and to me, it sounds pretty good. Now, I got some here that actually aren't greatest hits. Well, let's pull this one out here. This is the Best of Dr. No. This is on Mystic Records. Getaway was another name for Mystic Records. And it's not really a greatest hits. Dr. No, they recorded for Mystic Records for a while, and this is just some of the random. I mean, they got stuff from the Comps, Return from Slimy Valley, 2 songs. It Came from Slimy Valley, a song. Something from Plug-in Jesus. Another song from the Hollywood Sound of Hollywood comp, and so on and so on. So it's just basically songs that were from different comps. The Best of Dr. No, Mystic Records. Now, one that's really cool are these 3 albums. This is the Cockney Rejects Greatest Hits Volume 1. Pretty funny. I mean, it's basically their first album. And they're one of the better early 80s oi bands, or whatever you call them, from England. But I always thought that was funny. Their first album was called Greatest Hits Volume 2. Their second album, Greatest Hits Volume 1. Their second one was Greatest Hits Volume 2. And I bet you can't guess what their third album was called. Yeah, Cockney Rejects, Greatest Hits Volume 3. And another one here I have that really isn't a greatest hits, and it's another one of those Mystic Records. It's Battalion of Saints, the Best of Battalion of Saints, Rock and Peace. And it's basically, let's see, 1 through 3, 5, 2 and 3 are from their EP that was on Mystic Records. The other stuff is just other stuff they recorded for Mystic Records. Side 2 is a live side, so it's not a greatest hit, a best of at all. It's just Mystic Records. They used to repackage stuff all the time. And this album here is kind of weird. I looked it up on Discogs, and you can't buy this album on Discogs. In fact, it even says, I can't remember the exact words, this album is not allowed to be sold on Discogs. It's kind of weird, but you know, whatever. So I think I got, with those, I'm not counting those were just ones I'm showing you. I think I got 10, I think it was 10, pretty decent albums here. Interesting albums. Not your regular stuff. This is Bauhaus, the singles, 1981 to 1983. It's actually not an album, it's an EP. It has 3 songs on each side. So I'm assuming it's maybe their first 3 singles. Really great stuff though. Anybody that likes Bowie, check out Bauhaus. Great stuff. This next one here is the Buzzcocks, Singles Going Steady. This is their first 7 or 8 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, their first 8 singles. Side A has the A side of their first 8 singles. Side B has the B sides. Pretty good album. I mean, I like the Buzzcocks. They were never my favorite, but really cool shit. Okay, here's another one that's really not a greatest hits, but I'm going to show it. It's the Cramps' Gravest Hits. Whoa, that's pretty clever, huh? And this is actually their first record. Okay, here's another really good good comp. Dead Kennedys. I don't know if it's the greatest hits. I mean, it's all stuff that wasn't on their albums, singles, Police Truck, Too Drunk to Fuck, California Uberalles. It's all their singles versions and different stuff that wasn't on their albums. Really good really good. Good comp. Here's one. Country Joe and the Fish. Greatest Hits. This is the one with their butts. The only regret I have on this album here is that Joe McDonald didn't show his ass, you know? Another really greatest hits is the Cure, Standing on the Beach, the singles album. This is a fantastic album. Has their, I guess their early to mid period stuff. Really cool. Another greatest hits. If you don't feel like getting all of Donovan's albums, this is a good album to start with Donovan. The only problem I have is the way they have it. They have like one of his folky songs, and then Sunshine Superman, then a folky song, and then Jennifer Juniper. And they should have just done it in chronological order. But other than that, great album. And I think this is my last one. Funkadelics, Greatest Hits. This is a pretty cool album. It's some of these versions are actually edited a little bit, made a little shorter than the album cuts. But this is a good, pretty cool album. Funkadelic, can't go wrong. I think that's it. Oh wait, I got another one here. Vice Squad, Last Rockers. This is their singles. Very good English early 80s punk band. Late 70s, early 80s. Female fronted singer. I think that's it. Take care, guys and gals. Take care.